get the meeting, call the meeting to order.
Oh, yeah. Geneva Redevelopment Commission meetings are now live streamed and recorded. Your participation in the meeting is your consent to the recording and rebroadcasting of the meeting on the town's YouTube channel.
Okay, so in your packet are minutes from our May 19th meeting and our meeting last Monday night where we met at the ball fields to look at some things.
The May 19th minutes may not be very good. I lost them on my computer. I think I copied over it, so I had to recreate what I could remember.
Okay. I mean, they look fine to me, both sets, so.
I thought they looked okay too. You didn't, I guess one thing maybe you don't have on here is we approved the maintenance building that night.
Oh,
That probably should be on here. Yeah,
we will do that.
Matt would want to make sure that that's on here. So I
Thank
guess,
you.
yes, I just thought about that as I was reading the middle part there. Because I had made two requests and one of them was the maintenance. I think we said we'd go up to 80,000.
$80,000.
Yeah, I think that's what we said we'd go up to.
I'll look back, I bet I've got that recorded somewhere. I've got my notes, but now.
Yeah, I don't think I,
Huh?
It's in the paper.
And, you know, we're a little bit better even if we don't have it in the meetings, since it's recorded. Go back and
yeah, you can always look at the recording, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Okay,
So
I'll put it in.
probably won't approve that, or
Huh?
we probably won't approve this until you get that done, or do you want us to approve
You
it
can
with an
approve it
amendment?
without-
approve them with that addendum.
Okay,
So a motion to approve both sets of meeting minutes?
yes,
With the addendum?
I'll make a motion to approve with an amendment to this one for the maintenance building out at the,
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye,
aye.
opposed? Okay, financials.
In your packet, there's a page with yellow line items. Those are the ones we need to approve. Totals $4,540.70. The reason that you would see some farther past is the invoice comes in after when we budget.
I'll make a motion to approve. The yellow lines would be our gray ones on here then.
Pardon? Oh, it'd be great.
Be great, okay. I make a motion to approve.
A second.
Okay, motion is second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay. Review of parking lot quotes.
Okay, you have the three quotes in there. Ish was by far the most exacting. He came back with the area, the grades, all that kind of stuff. He was also the most expensive at 25 acres.
Well, unless on fittings you add in the matting, then he's the most expensive, because that matting was optional, wasn't included in his total, the 3840.
Oh,
So if you add the 3840, fittings the most expensive.
so his would have been 22,640 plus the 3840 for
Right.
matting. Would be about.
It's a little,
thirty-
about a little over 26.
Where is the matting that you're talking about?
It's in the middle of the page, it's in the shade.
It's very light.
On fittings.
On
It's
fittings.
in light, 38.
Oh, okay.
I just looked at the bottom number.
Yeah.
Andy Uter came in at 16,892. All of them were given the same specification, size of the thing to remove practically 2 to 8 inches of soft soil with the dirt to remain. Fill those spots with grindings. Add 54 inches of 53 stone. Stones to be roller compacted. It's to be abutted against Diamond Drive. And if the walkway's in against the walkway, if the walkway's not in, it'll abut to it. And be completed by no later than December. Discussion.
Well, this is all stuff I wouldn't necessarily understand, but I know you would. So I see, because Ish is more specified, it's easier to understand what he's doing. So is it possible that the number 73 stone is maybe better? Then maybe we would look at this other one that doesn't tell us what kind of stone would be
Well,
used.
I mean,
Well,
70,
it's in the specifications what stone they're supposed
you had 53.
Well, this says 70, this says 53 on the one, it says 73 on the
Right,
other.
53 was in the specification.
Okay,
John's recommending 73.
okay.
Because it'll give a better look and it packs better.
And
Okay.
it's the same
And
price.
it's
It's
the
not so
same price as
large.
53s. There's no price difference.
Oh, how do you know all that? That's
to.
not,
He's really-
Because it's in John's quote.
I see it on John's, but I don't see it on this one. So how do you know what his price was?
They don't have anything on there.
He didn't specify his out specifically.
Oh, no, I meant, oh, I'm looking at,
John said I would do 73 stone, it's the same price.
Yeah.
oh,
US Agri.
well, what about, okay, on the Yoder one, I'm sorry, I was flipping the wrong page.
He would have gone with whatever the quote sheet said. The quote
The
sheet said
53.
53s.
And I'll
Okay,
be honest with you, others ones.
Yeah,
I mean, I haven't.
right. So,
Okay. So the grade and all of that, do you suppose that's going to be the same? And the amount of stone?
It's not specified, I can't tell you
Yeah.
what the two are gonna do.
So we're not necessarily looking at apples to apples as far as what they would do.
Not what they do, but what we
What we
ask.
expect. Okay,
Did Yoder come out and look at it
Yeah.
beforehand? Okay,
He's the one that said, here's what you need to do. He had a couple pilot holes
okay.
he dug out. He's the one that said, use grains from the south, that'll make it a lot cheaper.
yeah.
so do we know how many inches of grindings he's going to do compared to, because that wasn't in the spec, right?
To
No.
fill it up, dig it down 8 inches of topsoil, fill it up, and then fill the rest of it up with 4 inches.
Stone.
So he didn't say if he's removing 8 inches or 2 inches. We said 2 to 8 in the spec
Yeah,
sheet,
that's what
right?
I said.
So we don't know if he's doing 2 inches or 8 inches.
It's to remove the topsoil.
Yeah, he's just removing topsoil possibly.
So if it's 2 inches deep in one place and 8 in another, that's what he has.
Okay, I guess to kind of give you some information, 53 stone is 1.25 inches down the dust.
Okay,
It's ideal for foundations and base material. 73 stone is 3/4 inch down the dust. It is excellent finishing and top dress layer over solid base.
okay.
So it'd probably be better to put the 53 down, and then if you have to, go back later and put a finer stone down after the base.
So I'm assuming that they're both saying they're gonna use the grindings as the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put the 50 or the 73 on the top. back down.
Yeah, Ish is gonna do 73s and pack in where the other two are gonna do 53s. Well, I guess my opinion is, in reading through them, I really like what Ish is proposing and putting the swale in to get the water away and going ahead and seeding it and everything. I really like that to help keep the water off of it, it'll last longer, it won't create as many potholes. So that's my feeling. I really like what he's proposing to do a lot better.
I agree. I think with putting in that pipe that he's talking about to be able to get that water to be able to go away would be very helpful.
Yeah.
And maybe keep it from washing away as
Probably
quickly.
could be justified 10,000.
Yeah.
I get that, but if that gets the water away and we don't have to restone it for several years,
Here's a question, only a question, okay? I may be off base. If we go with the other quote, the lower cost quote, could it be something that we then request that pipe be put in or tile, whatever? I think he called it a pipe
You have to be real careful, because now.
because we
you've
didn't
accepted
ask for it.
one quote, and nobody else had an
Mhm.
opportunity to quote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, other than you're looking at going down versus going up. As far as accepting the lower quote. Yeah, I wish they were more the same stuff that they were actually giving us, not bid on, but giving us.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest, one thing that concerns me about Andy's, when you look at his total price, yes, it's a lot cheaper. But his price is just barely above the stone price that the other two are quoting. Andy's total is 16.8. John Ish is 10.5 just for stone, and Finning is 13.6 just for the stone, not counting the excavating. So. That just, it raises some questions with me. I understand and I know the type of work Andy does and what he does, so.
I have a question. If they give an amount for a bid, can they add on to that if they run into, no, that's just
If
it?
they go out there and say, hey, I didn't figure this in,
Mhm.
that's on them.
Okay,
If we say we want a 5-inch swell on it, or 5-degree swell on it, that's on us, they'll give us a different price. When we put the pathways in, we quoted 6 foot wide, and I think it was, I forget, 6 inches of stone, 3 inches of rough, and 1.5 inches of finish. They said make it 8 feet wide, take all those down by a third, do it for the right, same price, and you want an 8 foot wide path. It was basically, we were getting the same thing, except a wider path. Nick said that would be. I wish we had the other two.
Well, I mean, what's your feeling on it, Bill?
I would go with him. He's quoting what I asked. Do I think we get a better job from Ish? Probably, but for $10,000 more, that's unfortunately what I asked for. We could go back and say, let's rebid it with this. And see what we come up.
but if we go with Yoder, is this 10,000 gonna come back and we have to redo it more often? So then it's gonna add up more.
I have no idea. It's problem for me writing the specs. You're not a stone person. I learned there's a lot more things in the construction than
Right.
I'm aware of. That's why I picked somebody I knew and said, could you tell me what I need to quote? I did that. And I assume he's making a parking lot. Will be
Can-
suitable.
Can I ask the question of Matt, since he's here and he's our workforce manager? If we go with Yoder and get done, what the spec was, and the town would later decide putting in that swell and a pipe under the road to get rid of the water, do you feel that's something the town could do? Or not necessarily?
I mean, could do, then fair enough.
The swell wouldn't be under the parking lot. The swell would be beside it somewhere, right? Like a retention to get rid of the water and then go underneath the road. Isn't that what the swell would be? We would create a swell to the existing pipe that runs under the west road. The swell wouldn't be part of the lot, right? Because that would make it level. Unless
I
I'm,
think the swell comes off the north end
Yeah.
and runs over to where that pipe would be. You're not gonna put the pipe under the road, the pipe's already there. He's just bringing a
Oh, that's
swell
true.
off the north end
that runs, yeah.
to it to help get the water away.
So, I mean, it's middle of June. Given a deadline of July or December. So can you go back to these 3 bidders? Say, we want you to make sure you all include adding swale,
Oh.
73s. And that way it's apples to apples comparisons. I mean, because right now, I'm looking at Ish. And he says he's gonna use 50 loads of millings. Fitting says he's gonna use 8 loads of millings. I mean, there's.
Could you write me up what you think I have put this back out there for? And I'll go back to him and say, please rebid it for this.
I mean, I honestly like what issues got stated here. I mean, sloping it, I mean, you got it's specific. It's got the proper slopes, it's gonna create the swale. You're compacting using a specific stone.
Just be nice if this other one had more specifics. How many tons of stone is he planning on using? And we just
Yeah.
don't know. Not gonna get the same product, I don't think.
And I told Bob earlier, I said, I took a quote on replacing some doors. One said replace door.
Oh.
The other one said replace door with this door, this hardware. I knew what I was getting.
Mhm. So what do you think of the idea of possibly doing a
I'm
Spec.
okay with it.
Okay.
I think we ought to get what we want. If we think, if Andy can come in,
Yeah.
lower these bids, I won't tell anybody what anybody else bid.
right?
If they-
I mean, I think we do. I just think there's such a big disparity in these bids and the details and everything. I think we should. Because we're not comparing apples to apples.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, I'll get a note out to them, that we're gonna be bidding.
Okay,
Watch this, so we're gonna-
Hmm?
They watch this
oh,
on
Oh.
YouTube, they'll know what it. Okay,
Okay, review the June 8th meeting that we did not broadcast.
I just thought it would be appropriate to tell people online what we did at that meeting since we couldn't broadcast it. We met at the Cardinal Park to look at the tennis court. We had thought we could put a pickleball court alongside the batting cage. Wasn't enough area to do that. So we considered some options. We're going to move, we've selected to move the batting cage completely off the tennis court, repave the whole tennis court, and put 2 pickleball courts there end to end. Went to the basketball court, decided to remove the curbing that goes around it, remove all the fencing, and have it repaved, leaving the basketball goals there. That will now not have. There'll be 2 basketballs on each.
Ends.
So that pretty much covers, I think, what we discussed.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay, fencing.
Okay, I got with Matt the other day. The town may be willing to take it down and charge us for their labor, which is acceptable to me. Or he can get somebody that can take it down and give us a price to take it down. I told him whichever way you want.
Whatever works best.
Are you
For
still
them.
talking about fencing at the basketball court or the fencing?
Both of them.
Both fencing.
Basketball court will not be able to come down until about 3 weeks before we're gonna pave it, because I don't wanna have it down all summer. Then in September or October, they pave. The pickleball courts will be fenced, in my opinion, with a 34-foot wide by 120-foot long fence, 8-foot tall, with 1 people door in the middle on the east side.
Would it be the,
That gives 7 feet on each side for a buffer zone, and they'll have 7 feet at each end, and then at least that much in the middle.
so we're not gonna go the 40 feet wide?
It's gonna go, did I say?
You
that's the
said
fence.
34.
That's
Don't we
the
want
fence.
40?
I wasn't gonna do it 40 feet wide.
So you're not gonna do the fence all the way out?
I was gonna do over covered for a pickle.
So and that's 20, that gives,
That gives you
7 on each
7
side.
feet on each side,
so we're gonna, but we're paving out to 40 or we're,
yeah,
so we'll have,
4 feet on each
6.
side, it's not.
oh, okay, you'll put it
3
on.
feet.
Okay, got it. All right.
At the
I would almost put it all the way
basketball
around.
court, told him the same thing, take the fencing down.
Mhm.
My recommendation, that I don't know that I'm right, is to fence it on 3 sides with 8-foot fence, leave the alley side completely open.
Currently, that's for sure.
Yeah, put the,
I'd be concerned with getting basketballs into the road or
Mhm.
yeah,
in people's yard.
yep,
I'm not so concerned with going in the alley and kind of just.
Did tell him on the east side, where the short side is at, probably need to go ahead and add at least a corner, to keep stability of that fence. Basically,
yeah,
basically what it has now, take out the short
Yep.
The South side, where the alley is, south side?
east side.
east side.
That's really low.
Oh,
there.
which alley? I'm talking, I was thinking the alley that goes the other way. Sorry,
Oh,
you're talking about this side.
no.
Okay. I do want to come back to the question about the 34 feet versus 40. With the reason we'd not do all 40 feet on the pickleball court just to save the extra 6 feet of fencing on
Well,
each
that
end?
would be one thing, and if they hit it and it goes out of bounds and they have to chase it, they only have to chase it 7 feet. Your opinion on that?
No, not really.
I mean, if you have the fence all the way out, they just have more room to run on the sides versus not.
I don't know anything about pickleball.
Because otherwise you got to put the fence post in the pavement instead of on the outside of it. Why not put the fence all the way around on the outside of the 40 feet instead of
You do whatever
in it?
you guys want.
It's a thought as I'm envisioning it. Seems like, why not put it out? We'll give them extra room to run. They won't run into the fence.
Okay,
I-
I'm good with that.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll never play pickleball anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you won't? Oh, I intend to play.
You play?
Nope.
I have, yeah.
That's too much like
Help teach me more.
That's
And Agnes, I forgot to mention, the other part, you're gonna work with Southside and baseball.
yeah.
That-
They postponed this month's meeting, but I will still check with someone. I know I have a quote at home. Seems like it was about 13,000 to do a whole one, starting a whole new base and everything, but I couldn't find it today when I looked for it. So I will check with Krista Stoffer and see if she's got that.
And the other thing I thought of, where we're gonna put the batting cage,
Mhm.
because right now there's like a hill to one end where it
Yeah.
used to be like an old bullpen, there's
Yeah.
pitching mounds.
Mm-hmm.
If there's room beside it, where between the batting cage and the path, why not build up the one pitching mound and one home plate for a bullpen area, for pitchers to warm up?
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
and put the dirt like we do on the infields on the pitcher mound and around the home plate area. And just have it one place, one.
Would it all be within the fence?
It wouldn't be within the fence.
It wouldn't have to be. It would just be a
No, it'd
pitching,
just be beside the,
pitching mound beside.
beside the cage, yeah, beside the batting.
Yeah, because they're throwing this way and
Yeah.
there's a fence for the pickleball
Yeah,
court
there's
right
fence to
there.
stop it.
And the other side has the building,
Right.
the shed thing, which needs painted, by the way. Put that on the list of all the things we need to do.
Talk about
so,
curb building.
No, the little metal building out by the concession stand.
Oh,
You buy the paint, I'll help paint it.
So,
so you got that, Agnes, to go to the little, what baseball people with, and tell them, here's what we'd like to do. And they can decide, I told her, if they wanna put that somewhere entirely different, they're welcome to say where.
wherever they want it.
Okay. I'll let them know what our idea and plan is. See if they have more ideas and then there's some cost sharing.
Okay.
Okay,
Sufferneck parcel,
Has the town acquired that parcel yet?
yes, we approved
Okay.
it last week.
I make a motion that we accept, and I don't have one of those. Accept lot 416 in that addition as adjacent to the Hardman Park that's in the TIF district because Sufferneck is not.
Okay,
And any proposed improvements will benefit this TIF district. Make that motion, I'll write it up.
okay, do I have a second?
yeah, I'll second.
And you know what we're talking about?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right, all those in favor say aye,
Aye.
opposed? Okay, baseball diamond improvement requests,
In the packets, your email that you sent me,
oh, yeah,
and Agnes is again gonna work to And gonna work with South End Baseball to decide what we really want to do.
Okay.
Since she's on the baseball committee, it's a good way to tie us together. And she works with him to see stuff. And he's done a good job this year. Our baseball field looks better than ever.
I had somebody flag me down the other day that used to live in Geneva and has always been a Cardinal heart, but since he's retired, he's moved out, but he came down for the ball game. And he was very impressed with what the ball fields look like. He said that's the best they've looked in a long time that he can remember. Well, it was Davy Stoff. So, you know, he's all about sports and Geneva and baseball, so he was very
One,
impressed.
Krista's on the youth league,
Yeah,
so.
he's very impressed with what we've done and how they look.
Good. That was one of our goals.
Okay. Tables, benches. I know Deb's not here.
Deb's not here, she's still looking at some prices, kind of compare. One she got, I forget where it was in Ohio. They charged for delivery and that just immediately turned her off. Things, so she's looking out at backyard and somewhere else. to
Good.
get tables, benches.
And gazebo.
Zebo, I got it advertised along with the paving. It was advertised Friday. I sent advertisements to, or sent a bid package to KBL and Marquee. I asked SCI and they said they're booked till next summer. He's gonna get a paving one to Brooks.
Already, they said they'd be more than happy to look at it.
And if anybody knows of any contractors that wanna do a project, let me know and I can get them a bid.
Okay.
And this is the gazebo
Either
Gazebo and
gazebo-
paving.
and paving. I was gonna say, all of a sudden we're talking about paving and I
Yeah.
lost track when I was writing down the names of the places. Okay.
So,
Gazebo,
yeah, both of them are advertised, if you know any contractor that builds, or anybody that pays, which is a lot less frequent, let me know and I can get them a
Okay.
contact.
Any other business? Okay. I want to thank everybody for taking time to come. Bill, thank you for all your work on this. Matt, you too. Appreciate it. So do I have a motion to adjourn?
so moved. No.
Second,
All those in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Okay.